Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing wonderfully great. I want to make a quick video about what you can do if you cannot move your plants, your trees, whatever you have, indoors, and you are expecting a really bad, wintry mix coming your way, snow, hail, ice, whatever it may be. So the step number one would be to move everything into shelter. For me, I have a shed, but this is now jam-packed with all of my plants. I simply cannot fit anything else in here. Everything is just jam-packed all the way to the rim. So that's out of question. Obviously put in whatever is more sensitive in here first. Your figs, I've got some loquat trees here, and that is about it. Step number two, whatever is grounded, meaning something that has already rooted in the ground, like these from seed-grown loquats. I cannot move them. They're grounded. Go ahead and take a container of any sort, like this one, and simply lay it over it. Make sure to put some kind of weight. It doesn't mean that they're going to survive. It just means that they have a higher chance of surviving. Step number three, anything that is potted that you simply cannot store anywhere else or cannot move because they're too heavy or have no space, go ahead and take a pot of equal size and lay it over it. Just make sure to put a weight on top of it so it does not get blown over or rained over or iced over or whatever. So put some paver or a stone or whatever kind of weight you want. For everything else, make sure that it is getting full sun so that if it does get iced over, at least it gets some warmth. Yes, the black color of the pot will help it stay a little bit warmer even if the temperatures are sub-freezing. The pot does not have to be extremely big, and you don't have to cover everything. Just cover whatever you can cover and any way you can cover it. For this one over here, this is a brand new persimmon that I got, and I made a video about it recently. I planted it in ground, so the roots are probably okay, but since this is a grafted plant, I do not want the graft to die, so I went on ahead and put this cardboard, which is actually a pretty good insulator, even if it does get wet, so that it does not freeze over. For something like this, where I don't have a cardboard to put it, I just put a pot, and through the hole of the pot, I let the graft out. So, even if I have to die back, hopefully it doesn't die all the way back down to the graft, and that would be a waste. Your in-ground figs or whatever you have, if they are babies, like 1 or 2 years old, and their root system is still kind of shallow, just put a pot over it with a weight. If you can't save everything, save whatever is the most valuable. For me, I'm saving my white black Madeiras, yellow bypass, things like that. Anything that looks like it's well established, don't worry. It's probably going to die back all the way to the ground if we get sub-freezing temperatures for more than 3 days. But after that, you should be all right. It should grow right back from the root system. And to be honest with you, you probably will not be at a great loss in terms of time, meaning you might even get fruiting that same year. I've got a row of blueberries where I did the same thing. Maybe this is a little better of a demonstration. These blueberries are quite tall and well established, so I'm not fearing that anything will happen. As you can see, I trim all the grass around my plants, but not the grass within the tree ring that I placed itself. And the reason is I want to keep this as insulation, as stupid and crazy as it may sound right now. And it does actually work. These really well established will be fruiting, no problem. Same thing here. These buds might die back, but I wouldn't be worried about production as long as I save the tree. Same thing here. Same thing here. I mean, this thing is already 5 foot tall, so yeah, no problem there. This guy is about 3 foot, so even if I get die back, no problem. But all of these other ones I had to cover, because all of these are going to be my future blueberries. They're all about 1 year old right now, and if I do not cover them, I risk the chance of them dying permanently and then having to spend about $30 a piece to replace them. Everything else that's well into the ground, like your big trees, that's a 10-foot tree here, probably a little bit more. This one is even taller. No worries. Have no worry. You might get some limbs die back. Big deal. Who cares? They'll grow right back. Some of these trees have been here for years, but we haven't experienced a bad storm such as this. So yeah, everything else. This is my experimental area. I couldn't care less if everything dies here. There's just experiments, and yeah, save what you can. If you have a tree from which you are expecting to take cuttings from, I have several of these fig trees here. This entire limb is going to be cut back anyway. It's quite thick, so I do not expect it to die back, but some of these thinner ones are definitely going to die. Why do I not take cuttings right now? Because to be quite honest with you, I have thousands of cuttings here, and I'm really not worried about maybe a couple of hundred cuttings off this limb. I mean, I'm going to cut this limb off anyway. So I could be using the greenhouse, but in my experience, this does invite fungus gnats even in the dead of winter, and that is much more devastating and damaging than any winter mix. So I'm not going to be using that this year. All right, guys, I'm going to keep this video short. So yeah, do what you can to protect your most valuable plants. Follow these steps, and I think you're going to be all right. Okay, take care. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Be safe.